Hi guys! This week we are focusing on some stretching for our weekly challenge. So I've picked out some stretches that I need to do for my body, which are going to mostly be hip stretches, because as I go on my martial arts journey, I realize that I have very inflexible hips. So think about yourself and what kind of things you need to focus on depending on your body. It's probably going to be different from mine. So I have some great, hamstring flexibility, but when it comes to like my hips, that's where I really start to struggle. So that's why I wanted to put this together for you guys. So hopefully you'll find some benefit in this. All right, before we start stretching, we want to make sure to warm ourselves up a bit. So we're going to start by doing some jumping jacks. And go. Keep going. Good. Now that we've warmed ourselves up, let's start with some standing lunges. So what I want you to do, bend your front knee, try to keep your back knee straight as best you can. Try to keep your foot on the floor and pull yourself forward. So you should feel a stretch right through here. This is where we're going to focus on a lot today. So pull yourself forward and let's hold that. There. Good. Keep pulling. These are also going to help make your kicks a lot higher and stronger. And hold it. Also, this is kind of like a front stance. So as we go through and we've talked about our stances, this is very similar to what you would do in a front stance. So if we'd have our hands down here for chamber. Good. And switch to the other side. All right, make sure you keep your back straight when you do these. You don't want to be hunched over here, then you lose the stretch. Keep going. Keep pulling that stretch. Good job. Keep going just a little bit longer. All right, good. Next thing we want to do are side lunges. So have your feet apart and lean on one leg. You can be up here if you need to start. And as you get better, you can pull yourself lower and lower. You want to make sure your bottom is not on the ground and you're pulling your weight over one of your legs here. Good. And hold that. If you need to hold your arm on the ground, that's totally fine. But hold that there. Good. Keep holding that. Keep trying to balance the best you can. Good job. All right, and now turn your body. We're going to try to do that front lunge again, but now we're going to do it from down here. So turn your body, and then if you need to hold yourself up on your hands here, you're welcome to do that. Good. going. And other side. So let's try that side lunge here. I'm more flexible on this side than I am on the other side. And let's hold this here. Good, guys, keep going. All right, and now turn your body. Good. Just a little bit more. Hold that. All right, good. Next thing we're gonna do is come up, but we're gonna go right back down, and we're gonna do a squat. This has been one that's really helped even out my hips. So I get about the same amount of stretch on either side. It's been really helpful. Try to keep your feet pointed either forward or pointed the same direction as your knees. There. And hold that. Keep holding. All right, have a seat. Good. Now we're going to do a few from the ground. So let's start with some torso twists. So legs out, try to sit up, and we're going to turn our body to one side, have both feet going the same direction. And reach backwards. Turn and see if you can twist. Try to keep your bottom on the ground the best that you can. And then look behind you. Good. Good, guys. Good job, guys. Keep going. All right, and switch to the other side. Halfway there. There, hold that. Good. And now we're going to do one that's familiar, butterflies. But what I want you to do is try to bring your feet in as close to you as possible and have your knees go down as far as you can. So I see a lot of this. See if you can relax your whole body down, especially your shoulders. You don't want to have your shoulders here. You want to relax them down. And then pull your feet in and see if you can lean forward best you can. Good, just a little bit more. All right, good job. And the last thing we're gonna do are some stretch kicks. So everybody stand up again, and let's see if we can do some stretch kicks. So have your hand out here, and then you're gonna bring your leg up to where your hand is. If you need to start out down here and just do your stretch kicks here, that's okay. And eventually, as you do these more and more, you'll be able to move your leg a lot higher. And hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, idigo, yeren, off, and yo, and switch to the other side. Hana, do, set, net, tasa, yasa, idigo, yeren, off, and yo. All right, good job, guys. Thank you for joining me for this week's weekly challenge.